Hi, my name's Philip Devon. I'm a staff attorney with the Metropolitan Tenants Organization, and we have a contract. We work with the City of Evanston to help answer questions and resolve issues between housing providers and tenants. City of Evanston, tenants have several options when it comes to repairs. All of these options require the tenant to send a written 10-day notice to their landlord requesting that the repairs be made. With the first option, if those repairs are not made within 10 days, the tenant can make a repair themselves and deduct that cost from the next month's rent, as long as that repair does not cost $500 or more than half month's rent, whichever amount is greater. If the problem can't be resolved with a repair and deduct, the tenant also has the option to reduce rent. Again, they must first provide a 10-day notice, and that problem must be cited as a code violation by the City of Evanston before they can begin reducing rent. A last and usually final option is the option to terminate your lease. If a tenant's 10-day letter has not resolved the issue, the tenant can terminate their lease at the end of that 10-day period, and then they must vacate the unit within 30 days from that date. Anytime a tenant in Evanston is without an essential service like heat, water, or electricity, they should notify the city and their landlord in writing promptly. They should provide a written notice that gives the landlord 7 days to fix the problem. After giving that letter, the landlord has 7 days to resolve the issue. If they don't, the tenant can either pay for those services and deduct those costs from rent, providing receipts upon payment. They can find alternative housing while they are without that service and reduce that from their rent, or they could terminate their lease. Lastly, tenants that are without essential services can also seek damages in court for any losses they incurred as a result of that. In Evanston, housing providers, before signing a lease, must disclose the management's contact information, which includes name, phone, and address. They also must disclose whether the landlord or the tenant pays utilities, and they must provide an estimate of the cost of those utilities in the previous 12 months. They also must disclose any potential threats to terminate the service by the city or utility company.